always been in the kitchen. I've always had kitchen jobs. Like even in high school when all of my friends were like hostesses at restaurants and bartenders, I was always back in the kitchen cooking.
I love cooking. I'm like a people pleaser, so I love pleasing people through food because I love to eat.
I went to the CIA, the Culinary Institute of America, in Hyde Park, New York.
I did my externship with Jean-Georges, and after I graduated, I wound up working there for 4 years. That was where I got like my base skill set, you know. What better place to get it, you know? I learned so much there. I worked every station in the nicotine and in Jean-Georges.
I wanted to get more experience, like, you know, different cuisines and whatever. So I went to Fiamma under Fabio Tribocchi,
who is like a hardcore Italian dude. I learned a lot from him, and you know, he was really intense in the kitchen. But I feel like this is so weird. I don't know if people are gonna understand this, but the people that are like roughest on you, you love the most. You know what I mean? So he used to abuse the shit out of us.
After there, I was the sous chef at Walsay, which is an Austrian restaurant in the village. That's Kurt Runner, and I loved it there. Everything was like very simple, and I love like the German Austrian cuisine. I'm German, so I felt like I was like really hitting home.
Then I went on to be the chef de cuisine at a place in meatpacking called Villa Pacri. It's an Italian place. It wasn't really my style. It was meatpacking is like has a mind of its own.
I love the people, but like the whole like scene, the craziness was not really my skis. I actually quit there and did Top Chef, which I never in a billion years would have thought of myself doing. It wasn't like a dream to like go on Top Chef, but really good things have come out of it, and I've met like amazing people through it, so it's been a cool experience.
We've all got
through the whole Top Chef thing, my sister has become my manager. She's kind of a jack of all trades. She's a lawyer, she's a nurse practitioner, she did PR before all that. Like, she's pretty much insanity.
I don't want to be like, she's smart, I'm smart. But, you know, we're just so different.
We wanted to go into business together because all of a sudden, for the first time in our lives, it was working between us, and we could actually step back and appreciate the other's strengths.
We are opening an event space in Chicago where we want to do, you know, people can come, like, I think we're going to max it at like 60.
We're going to have like an open kitchen, big tables, and people can come for like a bachelorette party or like, you know, different dinners. We also want to do our own dinners where people would, I guess, buy tickets to come to that dinner.
I want to do cooking classes as well. That's something that I've always been kind of interested in.
I'm really good with people. I love interacting with people, and I basically get along with anybody, so it's always kind of been in the back of my head. And doing this space in Chicago, like actually having a space, allows me to kind of incorporate that into the space. Wake up, call Andy's Deli, which is literally below me. They pop my popcorn for me because I don't have a microwave. They're my boys, okay? I always get like what I call a fatitude attitude. It's a whole wheat bagel. I try to keep it healthy. Whole wheat bagel, toasted with ham, egg, and Munster cheese, some lettuce, mayo, salt and pepper. Okay? So that's my skis in the morning.
Maybe lunchtime, why not come to Shake Shack?
It's one of my favorite places in the city. I love Shake Shack. It's so good. I love the shroom burgers. They're delicious.
For dinner, I would probably go, somewhere a little fancier. I love ABC Kitchen. The chef there is amazing.
I love Jean-Georges' food, and maybe I'm biased because I worked for him for 4 years, but I really do love his food.
Or maybe a Momofuku restaurant, I don't know. Depending on what I'm in the mood for.
Do your dues. I'm so sick of hearing culinary students that come right out of culinary school and they're like, I want to be on TV. Or like, I want my own cooking show. No, you can't.
I feel like my generation was kind of the last generation to actually put in their dues.
Hours upon hours of working in kitchens, and that's really where you learn everything.
I still need to learn so much more, but the only thing is that when you open your own thing, you kind of stop learning a little bit unless you seek it.
I think it's always a good idea to stage at different restaurants to see what people are up to, keep up with the industry.
If you work hard, it will come.
Yesterday on the subway, this little girl, I'm pretty sure she was in high school, but you know how high schoolers look so little when you're not in high school anymore?
When you were in high school, you were like, I'm the shit, I'm old, But so this little girl was with her boyfriend on the subway, and she was wearing a bandeau as a skirt,
and she was sitting with her legs completely open, and I was like, I was this close to saying to her, whispering in her ear, when you wear a skirt, you gotta put your legs together.
The whole car could see her underwear.
So girls, close your legs when you wear a skirt.
To the tree.